So good at wasting our time. We are the lazy generation. We are the lazy generation. We are the lazy generation now. Stand up and shout. We will be there for you. Let's go! Stand up and shout. We will be there for you. Let's go! We are the lazy generation. We are the lazy generation. We are the lazy generation. We are the lazy generation now. We are the lazy generation. No more standing out in line. So good at wasting our time. We are the lazy generation. We are the lazy generation. We are the lazy generation now. Stand up and shout. We will be there for you. Let's go! Stand up and shout. We will be there for you. Let's go! We are the lazy generation. We are the lazy generation. We are the lazy generation. We are the lazy generation now.
Hey everybody, can you hear me okay? Guess I'll turn off my fan and everything. Hope you can hear me okay. Yeah, okay. Let's put me up on screen. There we go, up on the big screen. So, I don't know, I just got back from seeing my dying uncle. So my morale is high, and I feel really great right now. I'm gonna do some drugs, and I'm going to just play some Burnout. You know, take out my anger on fictional car people. Carpool, if you will. Carpal tunnel. Car people. Car tunnel people. Tunnel car people? I love this song. I really like that album. When I bought that album for the first time, I showed it to my dad. We were at a hotel at the time at a, thank you for following, Appeline. We were, hanging out at a church event, and we were staying at a hotel, and across from the hotel was a, oh, I gotta make it all the way through, was a record shop. So I went to the record shop, and I looked and tried to find what was new in rock music at the time. And, oh, Appeline, subscribing already. Thank you, Appeline. I love you. And I was like, oh, you know what's new in the world of rock and roll? The hip with the kids. I was 11 at the time, so I guess I was the hip with the kids at the time. But point being, I saw the cover of that album, and I was like, oh, cool, look, it's it's like a vampire chick. She's really sexy with, like, she was very, like, Anne Rice vampire inspired, so, like, very white skin, brown hair, blood on her mouth with red lips. And I was like, oh, cool, that looks awesome. I really wish I looked like her. I want to be her boyfriend. I want to be her. I wish I had a boyfriend and looked like her. You know, the things that go through an 11-year-old's mind, 12-year-old, 13-year-old, however old I was. And, I brought it back to the hotel room, and I showed my dad. My dad was like, so is, this the type of girls that you like? I was like, I was so embarrassed. I was like, yes? And then he just laughed and was like, oh, you got good taste, son. I was like, okay, thanks, Dad. You're weird. He mentioned Anne Rice, too. He brought up, he was like, it looks like one of those Anne Rice vampires. It's like Lestat if Lestat was a woman. And I was like, ha, yes, I would never be attracted to Lestat. That would never happen. Haha, I am not attracted to men, father. Do not concern yourself. Pretty cute, not gonna lie. Exactly. Do not concern yourself, father. I am not attracted to men. I am totally attracted to women, and only women. And I did not buy this album because I wanted to look like that woman. I bought it because I wished to have relations with her. You taking a shit? I hope it's a good shit and not one of those painful ones. It's okay though. My dad knows that I'm gay now, so he's, we're good. You accidentally came out as bi? How'd you manage? Don't care if we'll make it home. Everybody tell me your coming out stories.
Okay, everyone, we have a new challenge. Check the latest water.
You were just ranting and mentioned you had a crush on a Canadian YouTuber. It was me. You told them you had a crush on me. Hey, Reed.
It's about causing as much...
Look at that skybox. That looks really cool. If the sky looked like that, I'd fucking kill myself. I would probably actually commit suicide if the sky looked like that and I saw it. I'd be like, holy shit, I give up being alive. Hey, I got it. Okay, thank you, camera, I guess. Camera just straight up changed. What am I, oh. I see the ×4 down there. Am I supposed to... I come out of the closet because I was scared of the dark. That's very good. I am Canadian, eh? Listen to me say, eh. I like the maple syrup. And the Scott Pilgrim. Eh? Concern yourself not. Fuck. Take me back. 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 Let's go try to get one of those multipliers. Okay, can't even get the 2 times. Well, how do you get the 4 times here?
Take one insane burner, a street filled with traffic.
I was in the back seat and my parents were in the front seat and I was like, what's up? I'm not straight. Hey, that's how I came out to my parents originally too. It didn't work out that well. That shit went real bad. Fuck me. Can I get a little bit more, a couple more crashes, please? Yes? Okay. Now the question is, can I even make it over there? It's looking like not. So I can't even make it to the multiplier. They were like, alright, whatever. We wondered why you didn't have a boyfriend yet. God. That's so stupid. They were like, oh, so fucking, we knew you were gay. I wish my parents reacted that way. You lucky son of a bitch. I'm gonna have to just dodge that first car and go for the second one.
We got the speed.
Yeah, I mean, it's natural that it would, it's natural that I would come up whenever you're talking about how little people you're attracted to. That's just part of my physique. Just the way that I look comes up a lot when people, you know, talk to their parents about what they're attracted to. It's very common. You should be, your parents should be flattered and happy. That's what they should be. Am I gonna get Crash Breaker? No. I'm just not. Just nothing's gonna happen. I got it. I got it. Can we go? We can go. If I can get that 4 times. Okay. Don't even give it to me. Thanks. Yeah, I know I got bronze. You move the camera up top the whole time.
Ah, the crash junctions are open for business. How much?
Hester, when I told my parents that I wasn't straight and they were in the front seat and I was in the back, I got in trouble, and they told me that I had to go wash a car by hand, and they took away my phone, and they put me in my room for a while, and yeah, I got grounded for not being straight. It was awesome. You know, very much basically every gay kid's coming out story. Did I only crash 1 car somehow? Okay. Apparently not. Is that even gonna... That's not gonna work, right? Yeah. There are tons of my family... After I told my parents that, I just started, like, doing everything. I just started, like, smoking openly
Crash FM
at my house.
Waterfront crash junctions. This is gonna be a beauty.
Why did your dad facepalm, Admiral? Is because you're attracted to male ponies? Did you tell them about the how every pony smile smile smile? That's how I got my dad to accept me. I sang every pony smile smile smile, every pony. There we go. It's funny because that crash is in fact a pony. That crash is in fact a pony furry. This crash. You're 11 and you drew a zombie and your parents screamed and locked it in a safe. That's so awesome. That's so stupid. No, put it away! Put it in the safe! We cannot have our child drawing the undead!
Looking out across the waterfront.
Oh, I see. You definitely should have sang every pony, smile, smile, smile. You should have told him how attractive Discord is, and how you use the chat program Discord all the time because it's the name of your crush.
Crash FM.
It's even worse. My parents are Russians. Oh, so they went and got drunk after they put it in the safe. That's okay. My parents are Southerners. They went, after they grounded me for being gay, they went and fucked their cousins. Can we make it? Can we build it? I'm starting to think like this thing is programmed to, like, how is the camera in this program? Does it follow like the last car that crashed? Yeah, we have an understanding. Yeah, like a Ouija board, like they put it in a safe, like that implies that they were gonna give it back to you. That's probably the best part, is that totally implies they were like, he can't have this until he's older. It's got a zombie in it. Fuck me, I guess. I don't even thank you, camera. I have no idea what direction I'm pointing.
We are Scott.
Nothing shocked your father after you turned vegetarian. You should, I don't know. I take that as a challenge. We should find some stuff to shock your dad with. Something to really, like, just stress him the fuck out and disappoint him. There's something that, like, there's something about being gay and liberal and young that makes you want to, like, makes you be really proud when you disappoint your father. Your parents care that much about meat? No son of mine will be vegan. No, 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 no. I don't know how to tilt that just the right way. I guess I could hit the brakes but that's not gonna, like, help me in the air. I don't know how to get this one right. I don't know how to do this one just right. Maybe I'm just not supposed to have the... Let's see this. Maybe it's just this. Maybe I'm overdoing it, and that's why everything's going to shit. Every pony, smile, smile, smile. Tell your dad that you're changing your name to Twilight Sparkle. How far was I? I really want to know, how far was I from the 4 times? If I turned vegan, I think my parents would be like, well, that's pretty much par for the fucking course.
Looking out across the
He's a good dad, just really conservative. That's fine. I mean, like, people give dads too much shit. I don't think I've ever met a liberal dad, honestly. I know they exist. It's not like they don't exist, but I've never met one personally. I've only ever met, like, insanely conservative parents. I don't think I've ever met any liberal parents. Actually, you know what? I've met one liberal parent, I think. And it was, she used to roll joints for me and my friend. It was really nice. Your dad's a neo-lib? That's awesome. What does he say? I say that like, what does the cow say? What does a chicken say? What does the fox say? What does the neo-lib say?
It's about causing as much damage.
Does he say Bernie, 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 Bernie Sanders? He started smoking. I don't know what to say about that dude. This is starting to get into stuff where it's like, do I really want to say this on stream? Like, do I want to talk about my life in that, like, extreme of a measure? Because it's not like that it's embarrassing, it's just, I don't know what to say about it. Like, it's like, not embarrassing, I just think people would think less of me for it, I guess. Or people would definitely categorize me, for sure. And probably think less of me for it. Probably not the best type of stuff to talk about if I'm trying to build a channel. But I guess I don't. How the fuck would we even get even lower? It's true. So I had a really bad self-mutilation problem as a kid, and I mean, like, it got really bad. I dated this girl that I was very much in love with as like a 12-year-old, right? And she had a really bad self-mutilation problem. So that was obviously where I learned it. But I started doing it pretty bad around 13 or 14, to where a lot of my left arm is pretty scarred up, and I don't know how my legs are in the shape that they're in. But after a while, when you do that so often, it becomes the new normal. Like, that becomes your way of coping with things. It's like having, and I mean, I didn't know this at the time, but it's a lot like having a cigarette. You know, it's just like, oh, something bad happened, I better mutilate myself. So that was like the way that I coped with things. And I had to go to therapy for it. As a kid, I went to therapy for it. I remember telling my mom, like, I told my parents that we were on a trip back from something. I don't remember what it was, but I told them in the car, I was like, hey, I think, that I might need to go to therapy. I think I might need to talk to somebody. And they were like, what? No, you don't. You're fine. And I was like, all right.
Crash Nav updates are in, and if you haven't been, go check out the latest downtown Crash Junk.
Because I didn't know how to talk about that kind of stuff yet. I didn't know how to talk about anything seriously because I didn't know how to talk to people at all, or even my parents, really. But my parents had always been like, oh, you can tell us anything. So, that's awesome. But, so, after I told them that, and they didn't believe me, I didn't really know what to do. So when we got to our next stop, I remember we were at a Cracker Barrel, and we got out of the car, and, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. We got out of the car, and I was like, hey, you guys,
this is gonna be a serious
I think I really do need to see somebody. And I pulled up my sleeves and the legs of my pants, and they were covered in scars and cuts, which they were aware was a thing that my ex did. So they knew what it was. And my mom slapped me really hard and then stormed off into the Cracker Barrel. And my dad just said something like, we'll get you somebody to talk to, or something like that. And my mom didn't talk to me for the rest of the trip. And my dad was really supportive and sweet about it, like, as much as he could be. But after I started going to therapy, there we go. There's the 2 times net. damn it all. Damn all of this. So, you're running the Cracker Barrel experience. That's right.
This is gonna be a
Man,
serious
right
act
before
of
Cracker
yourself.
Barrel. That's right. So when I did finally go see somebody, I went to a therapist for a long time because obviously I didn't know how to cope healthy. You know, I didn't know how to cope in healthy ways. So I definitely needed to see a therapist, and therapy was definitely a good thing for me, and it helped me a lot. But when I talked to my therapist, my therapist was like, "Hey, you know, do you have any ways that you cope already? Do you have anything that you do to help you cope that makes you not want to do the things you're doing?" And I was like, "Yeah, I smoke a lot of cigarettes, right?" And we're talking,
Take one insane burn.
I'm like 14, 15, I don't remember how old I was, 14, 15, 13, 14, 15, somewhere in there. And I was smoking about half a pack a day, I think, give or take. And of course my parents didn't know that I smoked. They never would have allowed me to smoke. But after I told my therapist that, my therapist told my parents that I smoked and that it helped me. And recommended, you know, not as legal advice or anything, but recommended that they buy me some cigarettes. You know, just let me smoke, if that's what's... Because, you know, lesser of two evils, right? And so my parents started buying me cigarettes whenever I needed cigarettes. So I didn't have to worry about the stress of getting cigarettes anymore, I guess. I don't fucking know why they went out of their way to do that. It was very sweet of them to do. I have no idea why. I'm not sure if I would have considered it the right thing to do, you know? But they loved me and wanted me to have, you know, whatever it was that I needed. And, so they started buying me cigarettes. So I got to the point where I was smoking like two packs a day by the time I was 16 or something. But all that to say, that was the reason why when I told my parents that I wasn't straight, and I kind of just came and told them everything, but after I told them I wasn't straight, I just started smoking, like, publicly at my family Christmas get-together, you know? Like, I at, like, my grandparents' house, where everybody was like, "Oh, look at little Patrick, he's so cute," and then I just light up a cigarette. I didn't, my dad would occasionally come out back and have a cigarette with me. I'd always have a cigarette before school. And my dad would come out back and have a cigarette with me occasionally and ask how I was doing, you know, to keep up with my mental health and see how, he'd ask me how stuff was doing.
The crash jump.
My dad really, really loves me. My dad's a really, really, really good guy. I went to a Chinese restaurant one time. We were at some Chinese restaurant, and I remember it was soon after I had stopped self-mutilation, and I wasn't dealing with it well. I was having a hard time, you know, going to another form of coping, and they had hot tea, and I was drinking the hot tea like really, really hot because it burned my throat, and that the pain helped me calm down. It was just a dumb fucking thing. I was such a stupid kid, but yeah, since the pain helped me calm down, I was drinking a lot of hot tea, and my dad noticed and was like, "What the fuck are you doing? You know, why are you drinking hot tea like that?" And because my therapist had told me that I needed to be honest with them about things, I told him the truth, and he started crying, and he took away the hot tea. And I was like, God, I hate being alive right now. Being 14 and irritable from nicotine addiction is a bad place to be and very delicate. Yeah, I was definitely a very delicate little flower. Yeah, smoking cigarettes with your kids. Smoking cigarettes with your kids, apparently. Perfect way to get close to your children. Smoke cigarettes with them. You're right, it's not. I was fucking... I was fucking stupid. I didn't think you would think less of me. I was like, I don't know, this isn't very good for the brand, you know? Like, this isn't very good for the I'll review anything brand. It doesn't make, people don't want to hear Wanny talk about his self-mutilation issue that he had as a child. Man, I miss those multipliers. Like something awful.
This is gonna be a serious...
My dad's such a good guy. He's gonna die soon, and it's gonna be awful. I'm gonna hate it. Yeah, sorry, Moggy. That wasn't my intention. It was just, I'm just saying. I think if people come back to this, people are gonna do the, they're gonna do the thing where they'll be like, oh, you started watching I'll Review Anything. Check out this video he talked about where he used to have a self-mutilation problem, and that's you know, and then people are gonna be like, oh Jesus, what a cringe lord. And I'm gonna be like, indeed, a cringe lord indeed. I mean, what do you say to that? Like, what do you say to the fact that people are definitely not gonna like hearing you talk about your old self-mutilation problem? I never had it as bad as some. I know some people had it really, really bad. Especially people that I dated and people in high school. You get to the point to where, like, you get to the point to where you're, like, using an actual razor blade, shit just gets really bad. Because, like, razor blade wounds just do not heal like other wounds. I'll Review Anything includes the good and the bad. True.
This is gonna be a serious stack.
Brands are for humans. That's true. We are not humans here. We are aliens. We silence the brands. Your dad is over 50. My dad is also over 50. My mother is 65 this year.
Crash FM and Stryker keeping eyes on all things Crash.
Take your advice and do what you want and fuck them. Man, fucking them is exactly what I do. I am very good at fucking them. You think those things are common, but a lot of people don't bring them up. I mean, yeah, that would be more of a... This whole conversation would have been more of a podcast episode conversation than like a stream conversation, though. It would have been... I guess since you guys are here, it makes me feel a lot more comfortable, because it's not like I'm just talking to the void, but streaming definitely gives you that feeling of you're talking to the void occasionally. And the podcast, you would at least have, you know, people around you.
Dude,
at least the podcast episodes, I definitely can say, you know, include the good and the bad. I know, isn't it terrifying where you're just like, yeah, my parents will be dead. Like, I will spend more of my life now with my parents dead than my parents alive. Very soon, that will be the case. That's an awful feeling and an awful bit of knowledge. But it's the definite truth. I'm gonna... my dad... I spent most of my high school years... My dad, we thought that he had cardiovascular angina, which is like which for like layman's terms just means like the veins in his heart are really tiny, and the blood vessels in his heart are really tiny, so tiny in fact that they get clogged with like nothing. So, that ended up being misdiagnosed. That wasn't actually what was wrong with him at all. And, let's go this way. Let's get that 4 times. Get that 4 times. Get that 4 times. There we go. But the point is, he was, you know, he was gonna die very soon because his heart no work. Correct. His heart no... Son of a bitch. I accidentally picked up the Heartbreaker right there at the last second. Also, very topical. But, so we thought he was gonna die. He kept having heart attacks. The man's had like 8 heart attacks or something now. I said in the last stream that he had a heart attack when we went to go see Star Wars Episode 1. And he did. That's one of those really, really bad memories of mine. But, what the fuck was I... Oh yeah, I spent a lot of time thinking that he was gonna die. We all did. We all thought he was gonna die. He was having a heart attack like once every 6 months. And he, like, the dude was just in awful shape. I remember, like, for my entire high school career, he was having a heart attack every 6 months and working a job and trying to work himself out of bankruptcy and just, God, just what a terrible, terrible time he was having. And, can we get Crashbreaker, please? No? Yes? Okay. Thank you. But yeah, for like my entire like school career, high school, middle school, we just thought my dad was gonna die. Like my dad was gonna die any fucking second, you know? He was a dead man. He was a dead man walking. So we spent that like entire time, how the fuck do you get gold on this? So we spent that entire time, I was just stressed out and emo and sad. Like, I was so sad, like, that whole time.
This is gonna be a serious...
And I don't know how he survived. He had life-saving surgery around the time when I met my wife. When I got married, he was told that he had, like, a year to live or so, you know? And, there was this doctor that came to the state that we live in, into Mississippi. And, he was new. He was, like, some new doctor. And... Oh, I think I know what to do. I think you go for the stuff in the back first and then let the Crashbreaker take you back to the other stuff. Anyways, he was a new doctor. He was from Israel, I think. I don't remember. Or Palestine or something. And it was one or the other. But he was, like, one of the top heart surgeons in the country. You know, he was, like, a very, very important man. He was just visiting the area. But he was doing some work... Son of a bitch. He was doing some work while he was here to try to, I don't know, I guess make some money. I don't know what he was doing, but he saw my dad just on that like random happenstance, and they set up an appointment, and he looked at his heart and he said, yeah, I can fix you. My dad was like, the fuck are you talking about? And he was like, yeah, I can fix you. Like the other doctors, like we knew what he needed. He needed a surgery where the general idea of the surgery is like you cut open his chest and then you use mirrors on the back of his heart to take an artery on the front of his heart and wrap it around and then attach it to the artery in the back. And you know, you have to use like very tiny surgical mirrors to do this, and it's like open chest like procedure, and nobody even fucking dared do it except for this random fucking dude. And then they did it, and he survived, and he's like, he went from like having a year to live to, you know, being like, oh, you'll probably live to 80 now. Just because he basically just rearranged the way his heart works. And it was just fucking weird, dude. It was a magical surgeon comes out of nowhere to fix your father. I don't remember what his name was. It wasn't like it wasn't an English name, so it's like really hard for me to remember what it was. But that was such a weird experience. I remember me and my wife, we had just gotten married, and we went over to his house, like, to my parents' house to go see them. And my dad had, you know, because my dad had just had surgery, and my dad had these two alternating pictures on the screen in his room. And it was, I'm just going to stick to the left this time and see if there's anything.
Crash FM and Stryker.
But yeah, Dr. Barrel, Dr. Cracker Barrel. He had these two alternating pictures on his desktop where he was flipping through them in Photo Viewer, and he was just like, "Hey, check it out. Look, here's my heart the way that it was. Here's before, and here's after. Before and after. Before and after. Before and after." And one of them was just like basically, you know, you could see the blood going through his heart. Obviously, by the way, the left side isn't the correct answer here. You could see the blood flowing through his heart, and it was going like really fucking slowly and like through these little tiny veins, and it was barely moving and barely pumping. And then on the other one, it was just fucking, it was like giant highways of blood passing through his fucking heart. It was really fucking weird. But yeah, black magic ass, modern ass medicine. The more I tell these stories out loud, the more I'm like, oh yeah, my life is just a fucking main character backstory from an anime. Shit. Reed tells me that stuff all the time. Reed will be like, what is it that you call me, Reed? Something noble? An impoverished noble? I've had such a weird life. I feel like if nothing else, it makes a really good makes like a really good stories. I got a lot of fun stories, weird shit that I've done. I've done a lot of weird and stupid and dangerous shit, and just things that I wouldn't recommend other people do, but stuff that makes for good storytelling times. My god, what's happening with those guys over there? So how'd we do that time? I think we did pretty good. We got both the multipliers. We got one crash breaker. Better pick up the rest of those. We obviously got over 100,000, right? There's like 6 cars over here. 133 times 2, that's 260 times 4. I think we got it. This burnout level is a good... Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, it's just a matter of what genre. I see what you mean. But Reed always says that I'm an impoverished noble because when I was really young, back before my dad had a really bad heart condition, we had a lot of, we had a lot of money at one point. Like, we were very, very rich at one point because my dad worked for this company that would, like, let him basically go around. He just went around the fucking world fixing servers, and doing a lot of fucking weird, computer work. But they paid him, like, I don't remember. I think at one point they paid him $400,000 a year. And this is in the 90s.
I got a chaos
so
for you.
that's a lot of money. And so at one point we just had money coming out of our ears. We just had so much money. And I got whatever I wanted, and my dad was never home, and my mom was always the one that I got to hang out with, so I was a total mama's boy. And I barely ever saw my dad. My dad was like never around. I was that generic, that Cracker Barrel money, that's right. I've got a lot of Cracker Barrel stories, actually. I should tell the other Cracker Barrel story while I'm in here. But, I had that generic, anime, noble background story where it's like, my father was never home, and, but whenever he did come home, he would always bring me a gift. You know, that kind of weird shit. Because Cracker Barrel has got some fucked up shit happen at Cracker Barrel, alright? That's how that happens. Uh, yeah, he was a tech priest. I'm a tech priest too. Where he birthed me, a little tech priest. Now that we both play 40K, we call each other tech priests. That's legitimately just what we are. But anyways, we had a lot of money, and he lost that job because he quit. And he quit because he had a panic attack. But I'll tell that story another time. Anyways, he quit because he had a panic attack. And he was like, well, we've got all this money. What are we going to do with all this money? So he opened a computer store. And we had the computer store for a little while. And then the lady who did all of his, like, taxes and shit, or whatever, like, his accountant, who was in charge of all of his money and, like, all the finances, she stole, like, hundreds of thousands of dollars. She stole, like, I don't know, like $500,000, maybe $1 million. I don't know exactly how much it was. It was a lot of money. So we went from, and she spent it, she went to Florida, and she bought like a whole bunch of non-refundable things. Like she bought like fancy ass haircuts. She bought a whole bunch of like nail stuff. She bought and the creme de la creme. She bought a whole bunch of cocaine, and when the police found her and raided her home, she had cocaine. She had things like containers of cocaine stacked to the ceiling in the house she was living in. So there wasn't any way to get the money back. So we were just stuck. Insurance didn't cover it because my dad said something. I asked my dad, my mom, apparently, this is one of the reasons that my parents almost got a divorce around this time, is because my dad didn't have insurance on it, because he didn't believe that insurance was a good idea. So he was uninsured, and then we went bankrupt. So we went from eating literally whatever my little boy heart wanted, and having literally whatever my little boy heart body, sweet, sexy boy bod wanted, to like eating, you know, basic ass Walmart hot dogs, ramen noodles, Vienna sausages, and all that shit. And I remember being so weirded out. It was just such a drastic change, because I was so used to us just having all the money, right? Like, I was used to stuff like having a maid. We didn't have a maid anymore. I was used to using valet services. I haven't used a valet service since. I was used to having a boat and going out on the boat all the time. We didn't have a boat anymore. Like, my life just changed drastically in really dumb ways. Because my dumb little boy brain didn't understand that, you know, these were things that only rich people have, and that we were very lucky to have it. But yeah. So we went from having like all that money to having no money whatsoever, and I don't remember what the point of that was. Yeah, not only did we have a maid, we had multiple maids. We had I think we had 3 maids. Let me see. Yeah, we had 3 maids. Because one did like one of them was like a family friend, and then one was like a professional, and then one was like just took care of like all the dog and animal stuff. Like she just took care of like the dogs and shit. Like that was just her entire job. Oh yeah, and she cooked too. She cooked everything. She took care of the animals. And she did dishes, I guess? I don't know. It's hard to remember stuff that far back.
Crash junctions? No.
Leap of Faith. I don't remember this one. Anyways, why was I bringing up us having money?
Looking out across the water.
Oh, this one. This is Leap of Faith. Fuck this one. Oh yeah, because Reed calls me an impoverished noble. Reed, after Reed learned all that shit, he just started calling me like, he's like, oh yeah, you're just like a fucking anime character. Backstory. Not impoverished. What's the word for like, you belong to a house that like nobody respects anymore? I don't remember. But yeah, Reed just plays on that all the time and makes that joke all the time. It's really funny. Oh, Cracker Barrel story. The other Cracker Barrel story. Disgraced. Yeah, disgraced noble.
Chaos theory for you.
Dad Tech Priest Israel Heart Surgery. That's a good album title. So the other Cracker Barrel story. We were at Cracker Barrel, different Cracker Barrel. This Cracker Barrel is much closer to home. But, so, like, we went to Cracker Barrel, like, just to eat, right? And there was this guy there that I kept, like, looking at, and he was mentally handicapped in some form or fashion. My parents knew him. They kept talking about him while he was there. Like, they were just like, oh, look, it's, you know, so-and-so. You know, another thing about having money that I want to bring up that I remember I remember being weird, and because it wasn't a thing anymore. My mom bought a lot of clothes, and my mom no longer bought a lot of clothes. We still had a lot of really, really, really fancy, nice clothes. Like there's like remnants in a closet, you know? Like there's a full fur coat in my mother's closet somewhere. There's like a fur coat, and then there's multiple ballroom gowns just like in a closet somewhere, and just memories of days gone by, I guess. But anyways, we were at Cracker Barrel eating, and there was this guy who was, you know, obviously mentally handicapped in some fashion that my parents kept talking about. And at one point, Mr. Handicapman got very upset with the Cracker Barrel staff because they obviously, according to somebody later, he had brought a pie up there in the morning, and he did so regularly. He would bring frozen pie up to the Cracker Barrel and then get them to put it in their freezer, and then he would come up there for lunch and then eat it, you know. Apparently, though, they misplaced it. So he was just sitting there screaming at some lady, like, "Where's my pie?" And, like, with a lisp, with, like, a very strong lisp. And he was just screaming, like, very loud. And then he went and he walked into where the tables are, and he started throwing shit off of people's tables and, like, screaming. And he like knocked a kid over and stuff, like into a table. And he was just screaming and shit. And it terrified me. And when he left, I remember thinking like he was gonna go out and get to his car and then go get a gun and then come back in and start shooting people. And so like the thing that traumatized me about this was he threw a fork at me, like directly at me, little baby me. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't think he had like perfect motor function. But he threw a fork at me like as hard as he could. And yeah, so I was like 9, maybe 8, 9, something like that. So I was just fucking terrified of this situation and of this man and his lack of pie. So like from then on, for a very long time, I was terrified of the mentally handicapped. So I was a rich little snotty brat, terrified of mentally handicapped people because they were dirty and scary and mean. It didn't stick in the wall next to my head. It bounced off of me and then bounced off of my chair. But from then on, I was scared of, like, anybody handicapped for, like, any fashion. Until I was, like, a teenager. People in wheelchairs? Nope. People in fucking, what's the word? People with, like, a walker? Nope. People with, those little, what are those little walking things called? Stilts? People with stilts? Nope. It just terrified the shit out of me. I was scared of anything like that, physically or mentally handicapped. And, yeah, that also happened at a Cracker Barrel. So there's that. My mom later told me that she was surprised, because my dad was a really violent person around that time. My mom told me that she was really, really surprised that, that he didn't, like, pick the guy up and, like, hang him from one of the hooks on the wall. Which, looking back, I'm really surprised he didn't do that, too. He probably knew he'd get arrested again if he did that, because it's not like the fucking... It's not like the local police would have let him get away with that after all the other times.
I got a chaos theory for you. Slam into a crash junction.
Alright. $500 dues. Fuck. I think I got this. I missed the 4 times. The speak buttons that say hello, hello, pizza, hello. Like the... You talking about like, I almost said Mr. Krabs. That is not the right person's name. Who's the really Stephen Hawking? He presses his little buttons and they say pizza, 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 hello. Tell me how Wanny got his name. Reed named Wanny. It's I'll review Wanny thing.
Vineyard Crash Carnage launching in 2.
I wonder how many more times my dad's gonna go to jail before he dies. Cause he's like, he goes to jail like
the crash
once every 3 years, just about. Reed is violently witty and intelligent. Do not allow him to name your things. He'll do such a good job that you'll be angry you didn't think of the thing yourself. More backstory? Like more of my backstory or more Wanny backstory? Because ever since Wanny ate me, I don't really have much more backstory, but before he ate me, and before we became a sentient being together, like before the symbiosis, I got a lot of stories. But ever since then, I've just been kind of a working Joe. I was kind of a working Joe when Wanny found me. I'm just glad he lets me play video games. The fact that he lets me stream is really nice of him. He lets me just kind of stream and talk. He gives me like full control over the body, which is, I mean, that's not necessary. That's not something that he does all the time. It's really nice.
I just saw a lot of
How my dad goes to jail? My dad goes to jail for a lot of things. Usually it involves guns. Like almost every time it involves guns. Some of the more famous ones are, he shot out a street light one time because it was keeping me awake when I was a baby. What's another one? he was at the park one time, and some dude started hitting on my mom and started like revving his engine at my mom and like playing like he was gonna run her over, like with his car, like, you know, just revving his car a little bit, then revving his car a little bit, then revving his car a little bit to like act like he was gonna run her over. And he pulled out a .45 and shot at the car like 10 times. And yeah, they were at a park, so, you know, he got arrested for that. My dad is very American. My dad is very, like, cold-blooded American. One time when he was a kid, his sister had a boyfriend that he didn't like, and his sister's boyfriend came over to the house to, like, pick her up for a date, right? And he was just gonna, like, take her to a drive-in or something. And, he didn't like him. So the guy came up and he just honked his horn to, like, for his sister to come out of the house, right? And my dad went outside with a shotgun and shot a slug into the engine of the guy's car. And he went to jail for that one, too. I tell people that my dad was a violent guy, and I'm not lying to say that my dad was a violent guy before his heart attacks. Before he found God, and before, like, he, you know, I'm not saying he was godless beforehand, but before he got religious, and before he got on medicine, and before he had heart attacks, he was a very angry individual. Let me see. He shot a cat with a shotgun one time because it made me cry. Fuck. I guess I should expound on that. So my mom liked to read me like books. I think we were reading Charlotte's Web. I don't remember what we were reading, but she would read me books. I was a little baby boy, talking like, you know, 3, 4, and so she liked to read me books. Well, in the reading room that we had, because we were rich, there was a window that went out to our front yard, and my mom would always open that window to read books to me because it let in like a nice breeze in, and it let like the sun in and everything. And there was this neighborhood cat who liked to come and like sit on that windowsill and then, like, you know, listen to my mom read, I guess. I don't know what it was really doing, but it would come by and sit and like listen to her read, but it didn't like me at all. I would like coo and like talk to her about the book, kind of, you know. I was a baby. So at one point, like, it got really mad at me. It would hiss at me, and then it would like swipe at me, and at one point it like attacked me while I was in my mom's lap, and, you know, like tried to basically, I guess, get me to leave so it could hang out with my mom. I don't know what the cat was thinking was going to happen, but so it attacked me, and my mom told my dad, and my dad, his way of dealing with that situation, his way of like being like, oh, I'll take care of it, was he went and he got a shotgun, and he what am I supposed to do here? He went and he got a shotgun, and he came in there and he sat with us while my mom read to me. And when the cat showed up, the cat got up in the windshield, and, you know, just like it always did, my dad just shot it with a slug. And then there wasn't any cat anymore. There was no more cat. And that was how my dad dealt with that, and he went to jail for that because we were within city limits.
I got a chaos theory for you.
And so my dad went to jail another time for a gun. Yeah, my dad really knows. Dude, de-escalating a situation has never been my father's strong suit. My dad is my dad was definitely the guy who like escalated a situation to the extreme at any given time. That's why he had a heart attack one time. He got in a fight with like he basically got in an argument with some rowdy neighborhood kids that lived down the street from my dying grandmother's house. And he got so upset that he went down there and started screaming at them about them playing their music so loud, and said like, "Oh, do you know that there's an old lady down the street that you're disturbing?" And herpy-derpy, shit that these kids don't care about. But they were like, "What are you gonna fucking do? You gonna fight us?" And they pulled guns. My dad pulled guns. I was in the seat in the car that he had parked next to the road so he could get out and go yell at them. And they, after the situation collapsed and, it became apparent that nobody was gonna fucking do anything, and everybody was just being really fucking rowdy for no damn reason. My dad, got back in the car, and we went to Staples, and then he had a heart attack inside of the Staples. And it was really cool, and definitely one of my favorite parts of my life. My dad, and he died in the floor of a fucking Staples. His heart stopped going in the floor of that Staples, and I had to read him fucking last rites out of a prayer book that he had in his pockets because he decided to get so uppity and mad at some fucking kids that his 10-year-old son would have to read him last rites and do his last confession in the floor of a Staples. Then an ambulance showed up, and they took him to the hospital. And in the ambulance, they defibrillated his heart and brought him back to life. So he was dead for a little while. We made a whole bunch of zombie jokes. Are there no cars around me? There should be. There we go. Ah, yes, very anime. Yeah, pretty much. Very anime. Father Die in Staples, the anime. Yeah, I don't know how I would adjust to the South. I don't know. Just come and hang out. You'll see stuff that I say. The stuff that the stories I tell, I don't know, aren't like everyday experiences. It's just, it's more of like the weird shit that people here do, and the weird shit people here think that you can just get away with. I think the thing here is to not hit the speed thing. I got some naturally corrupted discs. What?
Smash into the crash junction. Grab whatever pickups you can. And watch.
Oh, is this natural corruption of the game? I see a lot of purple. No, this is just emulated. I'm trying to think of more crazy stuff that happened in my life. I dove into a bed of jellyfish once when we were off the coast of Mexico. That wasn't any fun. I didn't get stung. I didn't get stung. I just fucking freaked out and then got back on the boat because fuck that. Fuck that entire situation. I wasn't dumb enough to get myself killed by jellyfish. But it was terrifying. I just jumped into the water, and then I opened my eyes and there's just jellyfish all around me. Hundreds of jellyfish for yards. And it was just fucking terrifying. Didn't want none of that. I think this is what I was supposed to do, right? It seems to cause the most chaos. You almost died scuba diving? Me too. What did I like about New York? I haven't been to New York. I haven't been to New York or Hawaii. I think those are the two states that I haven't been to. How did you almost die scuba diving? I almost got hit by boat. Jesus, you got swept into a lionfish? That's awful. I almost got hit by a speedboat. Another general thing that you don't want to do. On the Stamper podcast, I said that I haven't been to New York or Hawaii. I remember he asked me, like, because I said I'd been to I've been to all but 2 of the states, and I know one of them's Hawaii, and I'm pretty sure the other one's New York, because I've been to Alaska, and I've been to all the others. It's either New York or like Maryland or something. Like it's something weird. It's definitely up there in New England. It's definitely a New England state. Because we didn't spend much time in New England. I spent a lot of time generally in other places. My uncle owned a tank full of lionfish when I was a kid. The same uncle that's dying that I went to go see today. He had like a giant tank full of lionfish when I was a kid. They were really pretty. Really mean though. They were assholes. Oh man, I miss having fish. Back when we were rich, we had this giant fucking, like, I almost said aquarium, but I mean, it was a tank. Let's not call it an aquarium. It's just, I miss having, like, all those fish. We had, like, so much cool stuff. We had, like, we'd have, like, a giant fucking slug and a crab and a lionfish, and then like a whole bunch of betas, and not betas. Betas are clear water fish. We had a whole bunch of like I remember we had a whole bunch of clownfish, and the clownfish and the lionfish didn't get along. Had a lot of sea anemones. Sea anemones are fucking beautiful, and the clownfish would go hang out in the sea anemones. They'd hide from the lionfish. We had a whole bunch of crabs that one time. We had a lobster one time. The lobster was really cool. I really want to get like a a saltwater aquarium again. They're really fun. I feel like they're a whole thing though, right? Like, having a saltwater aquarium is like its own hobby. Of course, when we were rich, we didn't take care of it. The maids did. So, it didn't fucking matter. Like, the one that took care of the dogs took care of the fish. I really would have rather that guy killed me. So, my memories of taking care of a fish tank are probably a lot or a lot more childish and innocent than what the actual the adult reality of it is. I just remember somebody else taking care of it, and it being really pretty. I'm sure it costs a lot of money to have a saltwater aquarium. Especially since we were so rich when we had it, I'm sure that was just a way of my dad showing off how much money he had. A Sweetwater tank? The fuck is Sweetwater? That sounds like a type of tea. That sounds like something Southerners would call tea, Sweetwater. Y'all want some Sweetwater? I got a jar of Sweetwater down here. It's over there in the refrigerator if you want some. Grandmama made it. Don't be shy, Cletus. Your mama made you some Sweetwater. He's just shy because he ain't never drank Sweetwater with no one else. He's only ever drank Sweetwater with his family, with his pa and his ma. But I'm doing okay. Well, I need to get out of third. Okay, there they are. I was like, I don't know how far back I am, but I can tell that I'm... Jesus. Okay, you got me. It's called... Freshwater is called Sweetwater? That's awesome. Like I said, you'd get along very well. Just come to the south. Talk about Sweetwater. Damn it. He asked for sugar water. Well, Annie likes sugar water a lot, too. Cut me them eyes again. You guys, type some stuff in chat and I'll read it with a southern accent and in southern American dialect. In, like, gross Mississippi dialect. And I'll tell you what somebody from Mississippi would say. Shit. But wow, that guy got me. Yeah, exactly. Fucking fish tanks, man, they're brutal. They'll just eat everything. They just eat each other. Hey, I hate black people. Now, you know I can't say that, because you know exactly what they'd say. That's against terms of service. Well, that... I don't know. I'm trying to decide what people would say. You know what? I reckon that's alright and pretty good. That's probably what they'd say. Based in Pog. It's pretty good. I'd say it's alright. I reckon. Fucking shit. I gotta get not 6th in this race. I don't know why I'm doing so bad. I guess I might be really out of it. I think I've been doing bad this whole recording just because I don't think my brain is where it needs to be. This is fun to play while just like barely paying attention though. I kind of want to play that Tales of Majolage or whatever I bought the other day. That roguelike. Because that seems like really fun. I played a little bit of it, and it would be fun to play with chat. Because you get help me make decisions on stuff. Like random weird shit. Like what class I should play, what race I should be. We could make some really weird builds. And that would be really fun together. Fuck me. I was down back over there and they told me that was pretty based and red-pilled. I tell you what, I swear to God I was down there and it was pretty pog. Yes, thanks, Poggies of you. That's adorable.
6 drivers, a set of races.
How old are you?
You gotta be consistently great to progress in this competition.
Ooh, woo, you're so warm. Let me see. Ooh, woo, you're so warm with Southern. Would be like... Ooh, you're blushing. That's what they'd say. Ooh, you're blushing. Look at you blushing. Your teacher over Zoom in college. That's amazing. Yes, that's pretty poggies. Yep. Yep. That's pretty poggers, right? Yep. Yep. Pretty poggers. Colonialization of Africa. Yeah, pretty poggers. I had culture class today at work where, you know what, actually I can't talk about this. But I guess I can't give away a lot of, I can't like talk about it because it would give away too much information, but I guess the one thing that I can say is the teacher at one point actually said everything was good before all those whites came. And I was like, that was nice. Ah! Fuck. I did not know that that was gonna happen. This game's really good. It's got MCRs, it's got not okay, but that's it. Not like it's got, you know, anything from Bullets or Black Parade. Then again, Three Cheers for Sweet Revenge has never been my favorite MCR album. I'm really big into Bullets, and if I'm wanting to listen to something that is as rock opera-esque as Black Parade, then I do really like Black Parade. But if I'm wanting to listen to My Chemical Romance, usually I'll put on Bullets. I did used to have Three Cheers for Sweet Revenge on CD, though. I listened to it a lot. I was in middle school when I got it. My best friend, Charity, who went to middle school with me, she was my best friend at the time. She gave me Three Cheers for Sweet Revenge on CD, and told me that it was really cool and that she really liked it, and that I should listen to it, and I did. And I fell in love with it, and now she's dead, and I miss her. She died in a car accident. A truck hit her at when she was stopped at a stop sign. A drunk driver in a truck in like a Ford F-150 slammed into her at like 50 miles an hour and killed her and put her sister into a coma for a month. Pretty poggers. That's one of those things I'll have to talk about eventually if we're just going to talk about my life. All my dead friends and how many dead friends I have. I got a lot of dead friends. I miss my dead friends. At some point I'm gonna make a song just called I Miss My Dead Friends. I miss all my dead friends. MCR has a song called, oh god, I don't remember what the name of the song is. But it's about like drinking and being an alcoholic, and oh yeah, it's called Kill All of Your Friends. And that's a really good song that makes me be like, oh, somebody's already written this song where I don't have to. Really helps me with that feeling of having a lot of dead friends. Okay. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to chat much. I'm in first, so I'm trying to keep my first place so that I can win this Grand Prix. So I don't have to do it over again. We're on the last lap, and I'm getting really close to the finish line. I think the finish line's right around this corner.
That's not the smell of money. That's the smell from the boost fumes from the race earlier today. Either way, the action has been awesome.
No?
With more to come.
No? Is it up here? Where the hell is the finish line? Is it, oh, it's around this corner, isn't it? Yep, there we go. Okay. Yeah, mental health classes in the Army is basically don't kill yourself, don't rape anybody. That's funny. I just changed my name recently to rebrand Art Stuff. Is he still going? What? Oh, hey, I had a girl that liked me die from a drunk driver. Yeah, isn't that great? It's pretty poggers.
Race GP rules aren't too complex. First place wins the most
When our
points
cars
available.
collide, that's Helena.
Whoever has the most points when it's all
When
over.
both our cars collide. It's about his grandmother. What's the worst thing I can say? Things are better off this way. So long and good night. So long and good night. I think there's a recording of me singing that somewhere on my phone with my last band. We used to do that song a lot. So I'm sure that there's a recording of me singing that somewhere. I really liked doing that song. That song's got a lot of energy. Got a lot of truth, got a lot of energy. But when both our cars collide, what's the worst that I can say? Things are better if I stay. So long and good night. So long and good night. Thank you for following, Ima Sigu. Well, if we carry on this way, things are better if I say so long and good night. So long and good night. Didn't 9/11 inspire MC Gerard to start MCR? No. 9/11 inspired Escalators and Train Styles and a couple of other... I mean, it inspired a couple of other songs on Bullets, on the Bullets, the first album, but Skyways and Turnstiles is about 9/11. A very good song. I think there's another one too that I can't remember what the name of it was. That also is about 9/11. It's Gerard Way was there pitching the Umbrella Academy to a guy at a cafe below, like right below the towers when they got hit. So he and the guy he was pitching to got covered in ashes and stuff and smoke, and it was really traumatizing for him. So he wrote a lot of songs about death and a lot of songs about dying. I want to say, God, what is the name of that song that is the other one that he wrote that was that had 9/11 in it? Fuck. Starts with an H. That's all I can remember. God, I really need to... Oh, I can restart and not restart the GP. Good. That girl who got brain cancer in 4th grade. Jesus Christ. What's your favorite Warhammer faction and why? Warhammer 40k or regular Warhammer?
Okay, here's where the competition.
How much money do you think MCR got to have their song in this? Probably about $80,000 if I had to guess. Somewhere around that. It would be a lot, because when you sell rights to something like this, it's like with perpetuity. So it'd be like you're selling the rights, because if they make, let's say if they make like a deluxe version, later on down the road, they're still gotta have rights to the songs to make the deluxe version. So they probably got paid quite a bit of money. There was probably $1 million. This game probably had $1 million music budget, but I don't know. I'd like to know how much this game cost to make. It probably cost a good bit. Criterion, I don't know what Criterion went on to make after this either. A lot of these bands weren't very famous when this came out, though. Seth MacFarlane was supposed to be on that plane. He was supposed to be on one of the planes that that hit the towers, yeah.
What's up? I'm Striker. I want to say hello to all the producers out there of the game. Y'all suck!
You just say I want to say hello to all the producers of the game. Y'all suck. That's pretty cool of you, Striker. It's pretty awesome. Pretty poggers. Striker is pretty much a pog champ. Hold on, I'm trying to get first. I'm sorry I'm not reading chat. Trying to get in first so that we don't have to continuously do this Grand Prix over and over again. They're very versatile sounding band. I wish there was more of that genre mixing in the mainstream. Yeah, if you want to hear a song or an album that sounds like My Chemical Romance, listen to it's I Am Ghost is the band, and it's the album with Our Friend Lazarus Sleeps. I don't remember what the name of that album is. I'd have to look it up. Shit, what is it called? But that has a lot of that has very big My Chemical Romance influence. Our friend Lazarus sleeps today. It's everywhere. Oh, you had a ticket to the MCR reunion in London? That's awesome. I would have gone. Foxgear asks, 40k and fantasy. Well, in 40k I play Slaanesh. So Chaos is probably my favorite I guess. I really like Chaos, the Chaos Gods in general. They have really cool aesthetics and really cool stuff going on for them. In fantasy, I don't know much about fantasy, but I'm trying to think of all the factions in fantasy. I know demons aren't that cool in fantasy. I think the vampires are probably my favorite in fantasy. Oh no, the Egyptian skeleton boys. Those are my favorite in fantasy. They got cool stuff. I'm not like Mandalore. I'm not a orc boy. I'm not really into orcs. Well, actually, Mandalore doesn't have orcs. I think Mandalore plays orcs, but he doesn't have any orcs. It's Brody who has like an army of orcs. Fuck me. Okay. Oh god. I don't know this map nearly as well as I would like to be doing this. Let's get on the other side of the road. Get some boost. Oh god. Death Guard are definitely your kind of guys. I'm definitely more of an Emperor's Children person. In real life, I'm all about that sex, drugs, and rock and roll, you know, so I think that Slaanesh just appeals to that part of me. That part of me that wants to be a rock star and a fucking, like a lead vocalist in a fucking heavy metal hair band. Even though I don't like hair metal. Just that part of me that wants to be, full of energy and on a stage. Adeptus Custodes. I like Adeptus Custodes. In 40k, really, the only thing I don't like is I don't really want to play orcs. I want to play Necrons. I've never played Necrons, and I want to play Admech. And I don't want to play something basic like Ultramarines, you know? I want to play some of the weirder stuff. I don't really have any interest in playing Eldar, but I'd play Eldar. I really want to play Tau. Try to learn how to play Tau. That sounds like a lot of fun. Trying to remember what else. I like playing Imperium a lot. Will has an army of Imperium soldiers, and every time we play, it's a lot of fun because I play Slaanesh, which is pretty like Slaanesh is pretty squishy. Like you die, and like most things that you have die in one shot. But okay, I guess they just gave me that. Damn it. Okay. Most things that you have die in one shot, so the Imperialists, Imperial Guard can really kill you pretty easily. I'm gonna just restart because we're not taking 5th. I'm not gonna. I refuse to take 5th. But Imperial Guard can kill most Slaanesh stuff within a couple of shots, just as long as they hit something. And Slaanesh can generally tear human beings into little dicey pieces pretty easily. So it makes for a really fun fight where everything is really deadly. And Slaanesh, is really speedy, so they have to focus on being really fast and getting on points. And then the Imperial Guard player has to focus on like numbers and like getting enough guys together in one spot to take something, and it's really cool. You're like basically every. Also, the Imperial Guard player has the bonus of having range, where if you play Slaanesh demons, if you play demons in general, you don't really have many ranged options. Unless you play Tzeentch, and then you've got a lot of Psyker range options. But in Slaanesh doesn't have many psychic options. What psychic options it does have are generally like psychic options to make you be better at melee, or to make you faster, or to make you less squishy. Which, I mean, all of those are good and everything. It's just that those don't give you many ranged offensive options. Most of the stuff is buffs. You usually play Tzeentch if you want, like, offensive magical options, but still. Anyways, so that becomes really cool, too, if you're playing Imperial Guard versus Slaanesh, because you can't, like, they've got range and you don't, but you're way faster than they are, and if you do get in melee with them, you're just gonna cut them to ribbons. So you get a lot of really cool situations like that. Especially with stuff like a mortar gun and stuff. Like, the Imperial Guard has a lot of, like, really big guns that it can shoot from the other side of the field and just, aim at any unit, basically, on the field. And so the Imperial Guard also has to, like, carefully choose every turn who they would like to focus fire on and, like, try to kill, because it's very unlikely to kill a whole bunch of anything, but it is an inconvenience, and if you focus that mortar fire on something every turn, then, the Chaos player the Slaanesh player has to be like, okay, I've got to do something about that mortar that's just sitting there in the corner. Because they're all alone over there, but, oh, I was doing so good. Every D&D and Pathfinder always puts you as a paladin. They always put me as a cleric, so it's okay. I'm sorry I'm not interacting with chat. I saw we had 12 viewers at one time, just a second ago. That's really awesome. I think that's the first time that's ever happened. Get out of here. I think it's the first time we've had more than 10 consecutive viewers. Should really start trying to play that other game. Ugh, damn it. Yeah, Custodi's range is garbage, but they will fuck anything up in melee. It's true. I had my banner carrier fuck up a Necron Lord one time. Yeah, I mean, Custodi's, there's only 6 of them on the field. They ruin anything. You play Death Guard in 40k? Well, aren't you fucking happy, Fox? I'm sure you're just having a great time right now with your newly updated codex. I play Slaanesh. We haven't had a codex. We've never had one. I swear the Korn got a codex last edition. Nurgle's getting a codex this edition. Tzeentch got a codex last edition. Slaanesh has never had a codex. They've never had one. We've never gotten attention. We're the only Chaos God that hasn't gotten, like, specific attention for either our Marines or the Demons. So the Demon Codex is basically the Slaanesh Codex. It sucks. I do not play tabletop, but I like Skaven. I feel like that's how everybody who doesn't play tabletop feels about Skaven. Like, they're like, fuck yeah, rat people. And they're like, the rat people are awesome, but the Skaven are fucking... Ah! Okay. I'm not doing that. But the Skaven on tabletop are, like, really... From what I understand, the Skaven on tabletop are really frustrating and annoying. Like, they're really difficult to deal with because they come in such large numbers and they have such mobility options. GW is a company with a great IP, but they only care about what makes money. That is just too true. I mean, I kind of hate Games Workshop as a company. Their IP is fun, you know, but it's really not... They really don't care about it. Like, they really don't care about any of the cool stuff about it. They only care about, like, money comes first to them, and it's very, very, very obvious. They could really use a new board of directors. That would probably change the game around a lot. It's just the executives. You can tell the executives don't give a shit about the game and don't play it. And what executives do care and do play it, play Space Marines. And only care about, like, what happens to Ultramarines every edition. Yeah, it's way too expensive. When my dad got into Warhammer, he started playing Ultramarines, and within a month he had, like, he just wanted to get, like, a 1,500 point army. God, I'm doing garbage. Let's play something else. I'm doing terrible. Within, like, a month, he had spent $1,000 on Ultramarines and paint, and, you know, like, he bought a Repulsor Executioner. He bought everything. I guess I've played 40k for 10 years now, that I think about it. Okay. Let's play, that other game. What was it called? Tales of Maj Eyal. Tales of Maj Eyal? Eyal? Alien in the Forest. Live found footage. Secret Alien in the Forest. Live found footage. There we go. That's what the title's gonna be. You're reading Horus Heresy? I thought Horus Heresy books were supposed to be good. Did you see the Last Church came out? The movie? Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! 40k and Yu-Gi-Oh! Don't really compare very well, I feel like. Where is the window capture? There we go. Legends of Maj Eyal. I'm gonna keep making that joke. Is that joke tired yet? Is everyone here tired of my jokes yet? Okay. Let's make a new game. And let's put on some music too. Okay. So, since I just got the game, you guys can see I've got like nothing. So far, I've got basically nothing. Here's all the classes that we've got. And then here's all the... You know what? How loud is that music? Oh, it's not that loud. Okay. Here's all the races we've got. So first things first. What are we going to be? We're going to be a human, an elf, a halfling, or a dwarf. In human, we've got Hires, which are a special branch of humans that have been imbued with latent magic since the Age of Allure. Kornax, which are humans from the northern parts of the Allied Kingdoms and are inherently very adaptable race, and as such they gain the talent category point. Shalor, elves that have close ties to the magic of the world and produced in the past many great mages. Thaloran elves have spent most of their ages hidden within their forests, so they're wood elves. Then we've got Halfling. Very short stature, rarely exceeding 4 feet. Do just about anything. Halfling armies have brought many kingdoms to their knees and kept the balance. They possess the luck of the little folk, which allows them to increase their critical strike chance and save for a few turns. Or dwarf, secretive people hailing, sturdy race, yeah, known for masterwork. So they're dwarves, just dwarves. So we got special humans, normal humans, magic or wood elves, halfling or dwarf. While you guys type whatever you want me to be in the chat, I'm gonna go get a drink real quick. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab a soda. Okay, I'm back. I love how dwarfs just become so universal, like they're basically the same in every fantasy IP. I hate that. As a matter of fact, I hate dwarves. So, we're gonna play a dwarf. Are we going warrior, rogue, mage, defiler, psionic, or demented? So, I'll explain a couple of them. So, for demented, we've got writhing one, which basically is you've got like you're like a tortured soul and like part old one. Psionic, you've got possessor, which is like a really difficult class to play. I've never played it before. Defiler, which just means you're a bad guy basically and you work for demons. Mage, we can only play alchemist right now, which means you have a golem and you throw bombs. Rogue, just generic rogue. Shadowblade, just magic rogue. Then we got Berserker, Bulwark, which is shield boy. Archer, and Arcane Blade. You hate elves? High elves especially? I like elves because I used to be rich when I was a kid, so I just look at them and I'm like, ah, look, it's the past. There it is, that's me. So we got Rogue, Anger Dwarf, and Alchemist. Okay. I like both of these were like rogue and steal things. Okay, so it looks like we got, like, definitely people want me to be, like, a steely boy. So, Rogue or Shadowblade, would you guys rather me have magic or not? Narkowski, I would call Possessor weird more than hard, but part of its weirdness is being stronger on Insane and Madness than easier difficulties. Oh, okay. Well, I have only ever played, like, 5 hours of this, so I don't know anything about it, really. I don't know the first thing about this game. At all. Dwarf Mage. Okay. We're doing Shadowblade then. We are Wanny, the Dwarf Shadowblade. On normal difficulty, yeah. Yeah, let's overwrite the old Wanny. Okay, so what do we want to have? We got stat points. We wanted to be a steely boy. Steely intimidate boy. Spell save. Healing. Well, we definitely want to be... People wanted us to be like a buff boy. Like a steely buff boy. So we'll put 2 into strength. And then, 1 into cunning. That cunning gives us the ability to do... What is this called? What is this called? Where do I see the name of this? It's shadow magic. It's just cunning shadow magic. Oh, shadow combat is what it's called. That's okay. I did not expect that. What does it do? Channel raw magical enemy and energy into your melee attacks. Each blow you land will do an additional 14.95 darkness damage. Okay, we'll take one of that, and then we'll take the... Do we take Dirty Fighting or Stealth? Cunning 12. It just enters stealth mode, making you harder to detect. And then Dirty Fighting is low blow, gets a sensitive point on the target, dealing 177% unarmed damage. Target is left reeling and vulnerable. Dirty Fighting sounds dwarf. You're right, Dirty Fighting does sound very dwarf-like. So we got either a cunning point, a cunning generic, so survival, lethality, or dwarf. Oh, or heavy armor. You can take heavy armor training. We should probably take our Dwarven Resilience, right? Or maybe just take 1 level into Cunning since we don't have... Into Survival, because we don't have, like, 1 point into that yet. I gotta leave. My eyes are beginning to tear up because of my phone. Oh, okay. Well, have a good time, Admiral. I love you.
It's all about humanity.
Is there God, evil, neutral options in this game? I don't know. We're gonna find out together. Resiliency of the dwarves. Yeah, let's just do resiliency of dwarves since we're a dwarf boy. Like, we're very dwarvy. Prodigies and inscriptions. Oh, we don't have any prodigies. Got it. Okay. So we're done then, right? Are we done? Oh, we had a couple of things we could learn from, it looks like. Okay. Do you accept changes? Yes. Welcome, Wanny. You are a member of the proud but secretive race of dwarves, hailing from the Dwarven Empire of the Iron Throne. You have been sent to investigate the old fortress of Reknor, which has been overrun by orcs. Upon arriving, most of your team got killed, and now you must crawl back to the Iron Council to report what you saw. Only you and Norgan, a fellow dwarf berserker, have survived, but the orcs will not let you go easily. You have sworn that once you reach the Iron Council safely, you will take on a life of adventure, looking for fame and treasures of old, away from all these orcs. That seems accurate. Hey, a snake. And a rat. Fuck that. There is a thing on the ground. Is that better? Flaming iron greatsword. Can I use a greatsword? That doesn't seem very roguey, right? Do I have to unequip one of these to be able to use a greatsword? Yeah. Okay, so now we've got a greatsword. Dude. Cool. Look at all these orcs. Damn. Killed him. A chunk of jagged coral dredged from the ocean? Coral spray. Okay. What is all this? The coral spray, okay. Wait, I can wear the coral spray? Shield usage. It's a shield. Oh, it's a coral shield? That's weird. Oh, and it has a 30% chance to spray freezing water in a 4-cone radius. I feel like I need to heal myself. Let's do a heal. Oh shit, I got ambushed by a snake. What is this? What was that? What did I just kill? Oh, gray mold? That doesn't sound like something I wanted to kill. There's the next level here. Okay. I leveled up. Hell yeah. Ooh. We got more stat points just for going down here. We got a great sword, so I guess we need more strength? I don't know. What would dual techniques? What do we need? Dexterity for dual techniques? Flurry and dual strike. It's pretty awesome. Can't use our shadow magic right now. Oh, our cunning has to be... Our cunning is 14. Why can't we use our shadow magic? Spell, temporal, combat veteran. Regenerate stamina faster. That might be good. Rush. Oh, I need 16? Okay, that makes sense. I like the dirty fighting, so I think we should go with more cunning and just be a dirty fighting dwarf. So now we got 3 shadow combat. And oh, wrong thing. Got 2 in dirty fighting. And then we've got 1 more generic point. I don't know any divination stuff. Talent category unknown. Oh, okay. So that's why we can't do that. So, conveyance. Phase door. That sounds really cool. Teleports you randomly within a small range of up to 7 grids. At 4th level allows you to specify which creature to teleport. That's pretty... Oh, so it's dimension door. Teleport, displacement shield, and probability travel. Those are all very good. Disengage. It might be good to have disengage. Thick skin. Weapons mastery. Swords, axes, or maces. Well, we just got that sword, so we might want to take this. Gotta have 18 strength, though. I see. So 18 strength for the sword, and then go up. Yeah, we can't go up to cunning 2, can we? yeah, we'd have to have... Oh, we can. We can go up to Dirty Fighting 2. And then get better at swords, too. And then we're done. Dexterity, cunning, and magic, all about equally. Thank you. I don't know anything about this game, so you're welcome to tell me and yell at me about whatever. I just think this game is cool. Was that a rabbit? Yeah, it was a rabbit. A mouse. A snake. A poisonous snake. The fuck is with this rabbit? Or... Get out of the way, man. Are you okay? I feel like he's getting hurt. Yeah, he's at like 75 HP. I wish him only the best. Ooh. Running into a lot of rats. Oh my god. Some green worm masses. What should I do? Shadow combat? How do you dirty strike a mass of worms? Let's... I feel like these things are dangerous. I don't know. Oh, they've only got 4 HP each. They're not that dangerous. That's just some mold, right? Okay. What is it? What is it, little kitty cat? Little kitten cat. What is it? Do you guys hear the kitty cat? What is it, Pretzel? Glimmerstone? Move 2. Pick up? Oh, rest a while. Inspect creature? Oh, that's me. Okay. So the Glimmerstone, we can't pick it up? Glimmerstone, target floor. It shimmers and changes the light all around. This is dazzling. The cat to stop backseat gaming. She's not backseat gaming. She's a sweetness little baby. Auto Explore. What is auto? Oh my god. Well, I guess we found out what Auto Explorer does. We found a copper ring. Rogue's copper ring. What does it do? Some stats? 6 defense. 3 cunning? That's awesome. Put that on. Wear a ring. Scrying orb. Plot item. When carried, this orb will automatically identify items you find. Okay. Shatter Afflictions rune? Okay. The cat can backseat game. If you'll notice in the tags of this stream, it says backseat gaming welcome. You guys are welcome to backseat game me. It's just fine. I trust you. Let's Norgan used Resilience of the Dwarves, really? Was that necessary? Maybe it was, with all this stuff around. We seem to be killing stuff pretty easily. Like, this isn't that big of a deal, right? Well, it just ends there. And we're just running into, like, low-level stuff like rats and worms. Let's try auto-exploring again. Okay. Auto-explore. Oh, we found the... So now I get the choice of, do I want to go down again to the next level, or do I want to keep looking for loot, right? I kind of want to look for loot, but... Because I get the feeling we haven't been, like, everywhere up here. Like, not even close. Linen wizard hat? That's awesome. What say you, Narkowski? You've obviously played this game. Would it be better for me to... Now I'm a wizard, by the way. Would it be better for me to, like, look at all the dungeon stuff? Like, clear the dungeon first? What is this? Wall, range 1, blocks sight, blocks movement, special breathing method. Breathing method? Diggable. You can also press Z for Auto Explore if you'd prefer to use the keyboard for that. Well, thank you. I would. Okay. No, no. Why did you do that? Why did you go and do all that stuff yourself? You didn't have to do that. What is this? An iron torque of psionic shield. That seems pretty cool. I get the feeling I'm not a very psionic boy, but if I was, that would be pretty awesome. What was that? A thief? I thought it was like a vampire or something. Cracked wall to the southwest. Well, God knows where that is now. What is this? What is this? Rough leather sling? I guess we'll take that. I don't know if we really need a rough leather sling, but, you know, can't hurt. Kill this orc soldier. Ooh, a lantern! Hell yeah! Now that's what I'm talking about. Let's equip that lantern. Can I equip? Wield where? No! We're being attacked by another thing. So wait. Brass lantern. Where does it go? Oh, there it goes. Okay. So now we can see more, right? See more burns? Hey, Ninja. What you doing? Stop shooting me. Orc. Archer. Rude. Let's regenerate. What is this? Hooked Poo says no. Overpowered Elm Wand of Shielding? Like, overpowered as in, like, it's too strong? It can be used to create a shield absorbing up to 158 damage on yourself and all friendly characters. Activation puts all charms on cooldown. Powerful Alchemist and Archmagi to store spells. Yeah, exactly. That seems pretty good. I don't know what this is based on. You must wear this object to use it. Okay. Do I have a staff thing? There we go. It's down there. Okay. I guess we can just wear the torque thing? Oh, it's either that or the... I'd rather have that. Pixel Dungeon? That's pretty awesome, if that's true. Epic, if true. So, we got... That's all. We got everything. You can just go... We can either go down or go up. Let's go! Oh, we leveled up again. Alright. The class that we have needs Cunning, Dexterity, and Magic. All about equally. Okay, well, we don't really have any Dexterity. We got 11 Dexterity. It's not very good. And we're pretty bad at Magic, too. So let's go ahead and give ourselves some more stuff in that. Phantasm. Illuminate. Creates a globe of pure light within a radius of 6 that illuminates the area and deals 38.94 damage to all creatures. That's pretty good. What is this? Just stealth again. I guess we'll take Phantasm. It can't hurt to have it. And then for our generic point, Heightened Senses. See creatures in a 5 radius without even outside of light radius. That's really good. I'm kind of into that. But I kind of like lethality too. Just the critical hit chance. 3.1% for a critical hit chance is a lot. Use your cunning instead of your strength for bonus damage with knives. That's still pretty good. I'm going to go with Heightened Senses for now because we're in the dark. I think that it might be important because we're literally standing in the dark right now. Okay, picked up that longsword. Pick up this greatsword. And pick up this amulet. Oh, Brotok the Reaver, a humanoid orc boss with 459 HP. Okay. Well, let's use our shield first off. And then it's dirty fight. You want a dirty fight? It's dirty fight, okay. And let's illuminate. And get real dwarfy on this motherfucker. Activate the infusion to cure yourself of one random physical ailment. No. Disarm trap. No. You just got back from getting food. I know. I feel like we've gone through so much already. Okay. Resilience of the doors. Now let's just fight him. I think we can take him out. He's at 54%. You can totally take him out. Dual strike? Can I dual strike him? Oh, I gotta have 2 weapons. I see. Mana surge. I don't really need that. I do need to use my dark spell. Yeah, there we go. I feel like an anime character. I totally feel like an anime character. Regenerate. Haha! Reknor is lost. Quest, Reknor is lost. Okay, quest updated. What is this? A Rod of Recall. That's really good. Rod is made of a variety of borate and infused with raw magic energies that can bend space-time itself. You have heard of such items before. They're very useful adventures. Allow how fast you travel. Yep. I know what a Rod of Recall does. A thick venom drips from this Mind Star? What? What does that mean? A Serpent's Glare. It's a weapon? It's a Mind Star? What is a Mind Star? Is that like a... Is that, like the gemstones that float around your head in D&D? Rod of Recall, though. Yeah, I know what it's for. Let's just take all. Okay. I guess we're just gonna equip this. Because it can't hurt, right? Like, it seems good. Am I the only one that doesn't like this music? What the fuck's up with this music? Also, Wanny hasn't been here for quite some time. Sorry, everyone. I don't know how long Wanny's been gone. Probably since I went and got a drink. Somebody should have let me know that Wanny was gone. Psionically attuned gems wielded in your hands. Okay, so they're basically the same thing. Yeah, this song sucks, so I'm gonna put on something better. Here we go. There we go. So, right now, I don't have the brass lantern on anymore. Why not? What's up with that? Rod of Recall, Rough Leather String, Mind Star of Resolve. That's probably better for me. It's just good to have in general. Oh, they... Okay, so they're weapons. I have to use them in my hand. I'm stupid. Copper Amulet of Cunning. Probably good for me to wear. And that Flaming Greatsword with its 18 to 28 is really good. So I think I'm just going to keep using that. Just take these off. And use that Flaming Greatsword. It's so good. Okay. What is this? Like, what is this slot? That's a shield, right? It's a shield, that's a cape. Shoulders, maybe? Oh well. Let's check this place out and then use the Rod of Recall. Pick up the Copper Amulet. Pick up these gloves. Storm Rough Leather Gloves. Pick up the shield. And, ooh, a cape. Linen Cloak of something. What does that say? Enveloping linen cloak of the Shaloran? The Shillelagh? Oh well, we don't have anything in that slot, so it's great. some more boots. I feel like we're not wearing any boots, are we? Or gloves, for that matter. And the boots were... Oh, and I can use a shield since... Oh, I can't. We don't have the training. Let me see. It was... Boots. Where are the boots? Rings and amulets. There they are. Pair of leather boots. Yeah. And we're not wearing, like, one more amulet. Right? That's amulets? No? Okay. Oh, it's a belt. We don't have any belts. That cap will probably be better than the wizard's cap, though. And that's just another ring. Okay. We can go down here. There is an Iron Council to the main city. Sure. Reknor is lost. Quest done. Thank you. Cool. Into the darkness. From below it devours. I don't like that sound. Thank you, Wenny. We both survived. For the wealth of the Empire, I will bring them the news and then rest. I do not think I want to see death so closely for some time now. Yeah. Same. Hello, sir. How do I talk with you? Move to inspect creature? Tab key to switch between tabs. I mean, that's not really what I want. I just want to talk to him. T? No. That's take off. C for chat? Oh, tab is map. Oh. Oh. Oh, God. Okay. I kind of like that. You don't think the guards are interesting in talking? Let's just say that they were, though. How would I do so? Would it still be right-click and then talk to them? Ninja, you gonna love on the microphone? You can love on the microphone. Go ahead. Can you guys hear the cat? Moving into them. Okay. Mace Smith pays up to 25 gold. I've only got 4 gold. That's not really going to be worth anything. Axe Smith, armor, clothing. What are we not wearing? We're not wearing a belt, but that's not really that important. That looks like adventuring supplies. Oh, it means special, like, breathe and stone is, like, the special method it's talking about. Okay. Random guard. Gemstones, Rune Master. Delver's Delights. Kind of like that. I'm gonna see if this boy has a belt. If he doesn't, then you know that's on me. Rough leather belt. Yeah, but I can't afford it. Okay. Alright. So what's my next move? Looks like lower left-hand corner. Yeah. Exit to the world map. Let's do it. Oh, wow. Okay. Don't know much of the world, do I? What happened? Why is everything black? Okay, everything's not black anymore. I can't... Okay, so I can move across that. Cultivating fields? Wonder what's up down here. Whoa. Last Hope, the town. Never visited yet. And it looks like it's magic or something. Let's go there. Let's go hang out in town. Let's see if there's a bar I can go hang out at and make some money. Go to a tavern. Halfling guard, so it's a halfling village? Got far-reaching implements, okay. Leather. Alchemical tailor, some weapons. Dude, Norg lived. We brought Norg home. He's happy. He was happy to be home, and we made it all the way. A library. That might be interesting. What's in the library? Do we have to buy the books, or can we just read them? Analysis of the races? That sounds really racist. Humans. Introductions. Diaries. The Pale King. The Oceans of Aeol. Aeol? Aeol. Rich Merchant. Can we... The man talks to you from inside. The door half opens. His voice is sad. Sorry, the store is closed. Okay. Sorry, Rich Merchant. A dwarf in stained, battered nail armor opens the door. Say, you interested in dismembering stuff and getting paid? Always. By the corpses of the gods, I love adventures. I was about to become one myself when I suddenly hit me, and by it, I mean my wife. Ha! Okay. Sounds like a plan. I propose that I give you a list of monsters parts to fetch, then you go and fetch them, and I make some blindingly amazing brews with said monster parts, then I get accepted into the Brotherhood of Alchemists. Okay. I make excellent plans, and brews, which the Brotherhood will no doubt make me call elixirs once I'm in, and I'll obey because they have ways of getting what they want. Now, where were we? Aiding you with getting some Brotherhood? Wasn't that for me? Oh yeah, easy. I get a swig of each brew, of course. They'll put hairs on your chest and possibly your eyelids and fingernails. And if your aid proves to be the deciding factor, then I've got a real treat for you. Perhaps the last taint of purging left in Maj'Eyal. Okay. Various alchemists around Maj'Eyal are competing to gain entry in the Brotherhood of Alchemists, and one of you is listening to your aid. Yeah. One last thing. Here's a few other followers angling for the same slot in the Brotherhood that I am. They're not going to be sitting on their hands while we're at work here, so best move quick-like. Now, which of these do you want to help me with first? The brew of bronze, stone-skinned foundations. Or elixirs, rather. Foundations. Right, here's the list. Oh, one more thing. Get me some fellas already... Oh, got me some fellas out already hunting for this stuff, and I won't play favorites. One of them brings me those ingredients before you do, and you're out of luck. Hurry back. Oh, one last thing. If you have the time for another errand... Oh, I've got no reward for this one. Yeah, I'm here for profit, man. I'll be right back. I gotta pee. 1 second. And the cat is falling out of my lap, and he does not like that. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. What's with the letters to list the items on the menu? I think that's so that I can click those keys on the keyboard, and then it'll be like, yeah, you want to buy this, press, you know, that letter. But I'm not certain. This is going to be Tools of the Night. Like rogue stuff? Rogue stuff, huh? Yeah. True Strucking... I wish I had money. Never mind. I don't have any money. I gotta go do the things this guy wants me to do. I really gotta go get some cash. Sir? Ziggurat Patrol. You got nothing to fear if you aren't using filthy arcane magic. Otherwise, die. Hostile. I see. Negative 100. Killed by you. Okay, so they're hostile. Got it. Now, What stuff do you need? One multi-hued worm scale. If you think collecting one of these is hard, try liquefying one. One red crystal shard. Cave near Elvala. One pouch of luminous horror dust. Not to be confused with radiant horrors. If you encounter the latter, then I suppose there are always more adventures. Okay. So I just gotta go towards Elvala, looks like. Wherever Elvala is. Exciting. What is this? Passageway into the Daikara. Grimly the Hermit. Entrance to ruined dungeon. Hidden compound. Let's go to the hidden dungeon. See what's in the dungeon. Hello? Dungeon people? I'm illuminating. There's an inscription here. The river flows in its bed of stone. Cool. Thanks. That is a rattlesnake. Level 13. Get the feeling that I can't kill something that's level 13. Let's use this. Wow! I was very right. So what's the plan? Rod of Recall? Nope. Okay. The Eidolon. Thank you, I'll rest for a while. No. Ready to go back. So, I gotta get the hell out of here. Phase door. Choose a targeted area. Yeah, let's phase door out. Oh! I can't choose the area yet. And I'm too slow to get out of here. Damn. Okay. Let's go. Run! Run, my boy. We're a young boy fighting a minotaur. We cannot kill. Let's rest for a little while. Yeah. And then try to figure out whatever this is. Hello, White Wolf, level 5. I think I can kill a White Wolf. White Wolf and a level 7 Snake. I don't know, let's try. Killed the snake. A Snow Giant, level 10. Okay, let's use our Wand of Shielding. And then buff ourselves up, and then try to kill this giant. I'm getting him. I got him. Okay. Not easily, but I got him. You can see suggested zone levels by hovering over them on the map. Really? I did not want to auto-explore. I wanted to... The minimum level of 1. Okay. I think I might have come across one on accident by doing this place. Giant blue ant. Whew. Okay. Man, these things do not play around. I was doing alright, too. Well, that was the opposite direction I wanted to go. And this is a warg. I see. So death it is. Serpent's Glare. Generation is... Yep, get surrounded, as always. Yep. Well, let's go check out some stuff that we can hover over. Oh, I didn't mean to come back here. I didn't mean to do all that. You have died. But if you have the means of resurrection, yeah. Start with the same character? Yeah. This game's fun. Do I have to do the first mission again, though, or are they going to put me on the world map? Oh, I have to do the starting dungeon again? That kind of sucks, but I guess we can just press Z to do all that. Plus, it's kind of my fault. I just did garbage. I should have done better. Let me see. What about all of our stuff? So we're level 1 again. And we... Okay. So we're just level 1 again. Just straight up level 1. Gray mold. Not gray mold. Anything but gray mold. Okay. Man, that auto explore is super useful, isn't it? Remember that enemies can attack you diagonally. Can they? Okay. How is everybody here, like, very aware of how this game works, and I'm not? Like, everybody's helping me out. It's so nice of you guys. I feel like, I feel stupid. But I guess I have the game selected on Twitch, so you guys just know more about this game in the first place. I don't know anything about this game. I like it, though. Force one-on-one fights, you got it. Look at that special rat. Well, not so special anymore. I guess being dead is special. Auto Explorer is great until it kills you, and it's unlikely on normal. You obviously haven't watched me play video games very much. I can get killed very easily. I'm not very good at video games. Hey, another orc. Ooh, another hat though. A wizard had a fire. A resilient linen cloak. What do I have to... I have to use this to infuse myself with it? Oh, when inscribed on your body. Cure yourself. Okay. A totem of healing? Can be used to heal yourself and all friendly characters that in 10 spaces. Okay. Armentine and some Zircon. Got it. I know what Zircon is. I played Dwarf Fortress. Okay. What is this? Oh. Pick up this item. Miner's pair of rough leather boots. Hell yeah. This game gets even more fun. I'm so excited then. But will you guys stick around and help me? Because I don't know what I'm doing. It's really nice having somebody here who knows anything about this game. Oh, it's another orc. Or a goblin? An archer. Get him. For Jen. What is this? Elm Valstaff? Is that a... Ooh, an acid elemental staff. That's cool. Oh, I can't use it? Oh, because it takes a spot. Okay. Thank you, Narkowski. I love you. A rune. Powered by arcane and forces. It is a shielding rune of the warrior. That seems pretty fucking good. Oh, cool. Well, I will definitely do that at some point. Right now, I don't know enough about the difference between them to care. What is this? Oh, it's a belt. I thought it was a snake. Snake belt. You know. A dead snake is basically a belt, right? That's kind of how that works. Dead snakes are belts, and belts are just dead snakes. There we go. I guess not all belts are made out of snakes. Just a lot of them. Oh, some zircon. Nobody cares about zircon. Ooh, some more worms. Ooh, we dying. Ooh, we dying. Okay. Regen saved my ass. So, like, I shouldn't try to move away from stuff. If something can hit me diagonally, I shouldn't, like, try to move away from it, I guess. Because I have this habit of, like, trying to move away from something, even though it can already hit me, as if I'm going to dodge it or something. An amulet? In-game chat is also very helpful. Press spacebar to post messages. Sweet. Oh, it's just a regular amulet. I'll still wear it. Fashion never hurt anybody. Insulated cap. A rough leather belt. Yeah, it's a hat of constitution, of course. Iron Mace of Massacre. That sounds awesome. What does Massacre do? 18 to 24, and we're doing double stuff Oreos. Let's dual strike this boy. Dual strike. Dwarven resilience. Another copper amulet. And a rat. Okay. Where's the copper? Was it just a normal copper amulet again? Man, we picking up all sorts of jewelry. Yeah, get dual striked. Hello, snake and rat. Another belt. A grounding rough leather belt of what? Grounding rough leather belt of transcendence. I gotta start calling my belt that. Oh, that's exactly what I've got already. Infused with nature and psionic forces. So I'm wearing physical save +5, mind power +3. This gives me con though. Oh, wrong thing. 6 and 3. So this one's just better. Wear this one. A rat. A double-tailed rat. Is there a mod of this game to skip the opening quests? Or are the opening quests always different? Are they like different every time and randomly generated? And I just happened to do this one twice because I decided to play the same character again. Bye, Petersfeld. Thank you for coming by. I love you. Have a good night. Heavy armor training. I don't have any heavy armor training. I want to try out this mace. Because that mace seems cool. Oh, Jesus. So we can go up or go down. Got it. They vary by race and class. Okay. So should I... like... So every race and class that I take, every race and class combo is going to be different, a different, like, intro quest. But, like, do people Are people upset that you have to do that every time? And, like, do people get tired of doing those quests? Because it seems like, you know, the, there's, like, the Oblivion, you know, opening, and the Skyrim opening. It feels like people would get really frustrated by that and mod that out. We got 6 stat points. What do I want to be good at this time? I want to have that stealth again, or that stealth for the first time. Now, what does stealth level 2 give me? Effective talent. Yeah. Stealth reduces your light radius by 0, increases your intravision. You cannot enter stealth if there are more foes in sight within range. Oh, okay. So they get more interesting. I kind of want to get Illuminate again, because that was pretty good. Rush. Quick Recovery. Combat Focus allows you to regenerate stamina faster. Yeah, I remember that one. So, are these, like, from left to right? Like, I have to get the one on the far left to get the one on the right? Or is it just... Oh, level 4. It's like level 4 required. Okay. So I just get them as I level up, not as I put points into the other thing. Lower talents of the same category. Oh, so I have to have at least one. This game will surprise you a lot. I'm glad. I'm excited. I'm actually excited for that. That sounds awesome. I kind of want to have, like, just dexterity this time. Like, some really high dexterity. And then... let's get 12 in magic. So now we can do dual weapon mastery. Ooh, your offhand weapon damage penalty is reduced by 44%. That's amazing. Dual strike. Yeah, we gotta have this. I gotta take that. And then we've got disengage. I think disengage is a really good thing. I think I'm gonna go with disengage, because I feel like that would have saved my life last time. And heightened senses might be nice, but light armor training or heavy armor training. 16 defense, 6%. So that's just light armor training from D&D. I get that. I like lethality too. Phase Door was really useful, but not really at level 1. And then we've got heightened senses. I think I'm going to go with heightened senses since we got stealth this time. Note that stealth does not work in heavy armor, but only that refers to the body slot. Okay. Thank you. I will remember that. That is very important. What is the, what's the key binding for picking stuff up? We're gonna do this, then Dirty Fight, and then... I don't want a Phase Door. That doesn't seem... We need to do our Dwarven thing. We just need to fight, right? I think we can kill him. This mace is pretty strong. Ow! Let's regenerate. You're going down, Reknor. Or whatever your name is. Okay, so he gave me the Rod of Recall. That's a thing every time, it looks like. So he gave me a lantern, a staff, some boots. Okay, so let's equip that stuff. Armor. This. Need to wear that. Then... Yeah, there's the brass lantern. Summertide Vial. When attacking in melee, deals 15 light damage and light tiles in radius of 1. Can be used to call light, dispelling darkness, and lighting tiles in radius 10 out of 15. Okay, so it's got uses. A certain amount of uses before it runs out. That's cool. I kind of love this game. Comma or G if I recall, but it'll become automatic by default once you complete a certain quest. Oh, cool. Cruel Elm Vile Staff. I don't really think I should use that yet. A bow. Hell yeah. A shield. A shirt. Rough leather armor. Hold resistance. Yes, please. Linen robe of time. I kind of like the armor better. So let's just do that, and then we're out of here. Reknor is lost. Quest done. Into the darkness. From below. Yeah. Hell yeah. So let's, I guess we get out of here. I don't think there's anything I can do in this city, like, with no money, basically. Can I auto-explore out here? Oh, I sure can. Golem Graveyard, minimum level 14. Yeah, probably not. Adventuring party? A hostile adventuring party? Why? What's their stuff? Level 14? Let's get the fuck out of here. Minimum level 43? Nope. Mountain chain? No. Patrol. Level 14? No, sir. Thank you. A novice mage? Level 1. Hello, sir. Would you like to talk? Before you stands a young man, a novice mage by his looks. Good day to you, fellow traveler. What brings you out here, man? My story is a sad one. I should not trouble you with it. No trouble at all. I'm a novice mage, as you might have noticed, and my goal is to accept by the people of Angelwyn and be taught the secrets of the arcane. Okay. Not supposed to talk about them. Okay. Cool. Thank you. I guess that's it for you. Nice meeting you. Bye. What is this? There we go. There's a place for me. Ruins of Corpool. Escort Lone Alchemist, level 1 of Ruins of Corpool. Please help me, I'm afraid I've lost myself in this place. Yeah, sure, go ahead. I'll keep you safe. Help degenerate? I thought it just said help degenerates. We can take care of these. Dude, get out of... We're trying to force them into a one-on-one fight. Get out of the way. What are you doing? Okay. Where are we going, buddy? Move to. Quest done. Oh, he just... Okay. Thank you. I do not think I would have survived without you. Improved dexterity by 5? That's a lot. Improving my dexterity, like, permanently? Staff mastery, channel staff, touchstone. Allow training of talent category spell stone alchemy. Allow training of talent category spell staff combat. Give me that dexterity. Is that permanent? It is. 21 points. My god. Okay. Well, we don't need to level that up for a while. Let's do... combat accuracy. Tempo. Flow of battle invigorates you, allowing you to press your advantage as the fight progresses. Once per each turn, the dual wielding you may riposte and recover. That's cool. Phantasmal shield, invisibility, and mirror image. Blinding speed. Unending Frenzy. I don't really... Not really into combat veteran that much. This Cunning and Stealth, though, is really cool. This is Backstab out of Stealth, right? When striking from Stealth, yeah. Let's level ourselves up to 20 Stealth. And then level these up. Just get really good at being stealthy and sneaking around. And then our generic points... Ambushes. Hostile parties on the world map are extremely dangerous at every level. I will keep that in mind. Evasion. Your quick wit and reflexes allow you to anticipate attacks against you, granting you a 16 chance to evade melee and ranged attacks by 6 increased defense for 4 turns. I really like that. I really like that. That's really good. Let's do the light armor training, though, since we're wearing that light armor right now. Okay. Yes. Oh, let's stealth around. So we don't really... Not really necessary that everybody see us. Let's just stealth around. I'm guessing that if I illuminate everything... Oh, I don't have illuminate this turn, do I? Or this round. What is that? A hornet swarm? Can I... My striking thing, is that a... Is that automatic? Talent category, Cunning, 20... You know how to make the most out of being unseen. When striking from stealth, automatically critical if the target does not notice you just before you land it. Okay. Okay. So all I gotta do is walk into them while in stealth. Nice. Awesome. That's awesome. 23 physical. Oh, how do I wanted to read that. Is there a tilde? Alt. Okay. I don't know how to bring back up my thing. Oh, I'm not stealthy anymore. Kill that brown mold. Kill this rat. That's a lot of boys. Resilience of the dwarves. Let's turn this corner. Try to bait these boys a little bit. Is this the strategy that the old ones spoke of? Is this what you spoke of, Father? Is this what I am to learn? Potent Elm Mage Staff. Okay. If you right-click on the stealth ability, you can set it to always use when no enemies are available. That's pretty fucking epic. Auto use when enemies are visible or adjacent. When no enemies are visible. That's awesome. As often as possible, automatically. That's pretty awesome. Maybe you know it already, but you can press R when there are no enemies nearby to rest. I did not know that. Thank you. This game is pretty awesome, isn't it? Pretty cool. Playing a rogue seems to be really fun, too. A pickaxe. Well, I am a dwarf. I need this pickaxe. Obviously. Dig available. What? Talent dig. Dig, cut a tree. Digging takes 37 turns based on your current best digger available. So I can, like, just dig into a wall? I can. What does this do for me? How many uses of this do I have? There's got to be a certain amount of uses out of this. 37 turns, 2 encumbrance. I feel like this has a... Like, I should be getting hungry or something, right? Because this is taking forever. And what is this bar up here? That says 39%. Is that how much of the map I know? Careful though, once this game clicks, it becomes an addiction. Well, I've got to review everything eventually, so I might as well review this. You have seen the works of mine. Okay, so that's as far as I can go. But I can, like, I can just go straight through a wall like this. And just be like, yeah, whatever. Wait, what? Why is it not letting me dig through this one? Hmm. So I can dig through the normal walls. Insight, blocks sight, special breathing method, cannot teleport. It's just a normal wall, right? Is it because I'm going into stealth? I see that I'm going into stealth every time. And they want me to dig through this. It must be too thick. You think you can open it? It is a door full of sandworms. They have 39 HP each and are level 7. I don't think I can do anything about that. Let's teleport somewhere random and get around these sandworms. That's a lot of worms. I'm 39% of the way to the next level. Vault walls do not have the diggable property. Okay. Just a door and a rune. A rat. Giant white rodent. Another mage staff. This looks diggable. Oh, it was a door. Of course it wasn't diggable. Get back here, you mold. I kind of want to go back into... Yeah, I wanted to go back into stealth before attack this mold. Oh, it caught sight of me. Never mind. There was nothing in here, was there? Ooh, a journal page? Let's just pick it up. Can I just pick it up? No? Okay. Damn, that Zemeckis. Damn is insane experience. By the blackest night did I ever agree to take part in them. Oh yeah, because I was broke. Bah! I think I might have considered things differently had I known I'd be transported without my clothes, though. Imagine my embarrassment turning up in a foreign land with my unmentionables on display. Thankfully, I managed to borrow a robe from a friendly farmer and did some work for him to earn gold enough for a bit of food, a journal, and a rusty old sword. When I heard there were ruins filled with undead nearby, I knew my calling had come. So here I am, mighty Sun Paladin Telthar, to prove my strength in these foreign lands of the West. But all I've found so far is rats. I hate rats. Poor Telthar. He just wanted to be cool. Like me. He wanted to be the new I'll review anything. Let's open this door. That is a level 23 skeleton mage. Okay. Like, I obviously can't kill this guy. Physical power 35. Okay. Let's teleport away. Yay! Teleportation. Now we are stealthy and sneaky again. If he sees me again, I guess I'll just phase door again. Fuck. Okay. Phase door again. I don't have enough mana. Oh no. How do I recover mana? By waiting, I would imagine. I can't kill this guy. Oh no! Ah! Running away. Run away. Oh god, what is this? A giant crystal rat? That sounds really stupid and scary. Oh my god. I just got fireballed to death. Okay. Hello. Hello, sir. Thank you, but I am weary of this life. I wish no more. Please let me go. Yeah, I'm ready to go back. Be really stealthy. Try not to get seen by crazy mages. What is this? Floor, necrotic air? Ugh, that can't be good. How many green worm masses are there? I'm gonna try to get this chest and get out of here. Open the chest? Yes. It's bad things. Bad things are in the chest. What items are here? Oh god. Oh god. Shit. Dimension door. Get out of here, boys. Oh, god damn it. No. 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 Ah. Oh, I love this game already. This is awesome. Okay. I kind of love this. Okay. I'm going to play more of this tomorrow. I'm really into this. Right now, I'm just going to... You know what? I'm going to let this guy die. I don't wish to live anymore. Just let me go. Okay. And then we're going to play this again tomorrow. This is awesome. Narkowski, Styx, please come back tomorrow and help me more. I'm really into this, but I'm really stupid, and I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to video games. Anyways, I gotta go get food because I still haven't eaten today. But thank you guys for coming by. This was a really fucking awesome stream. I had a lot of fun. And that game is amazing. I didn't expect it to be nearly as fun as it was. But I'm definitely gonna play just hours of that. So much. Berserker and Bulwark will be easier. I figured they would be. We played a rogue because chat wanted me to play a rogue, though. They wanted me to steal stuff. But, anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. 6 o'clock Central Time. Normal stream. It's not a secret stream tomorrow, just a regular stream. I'll see you guys later. I love you. Bye-bye. Sorry, Pritchard. Tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow. We just got done playing.